Thursday night, the best night of the week for NBA basketball. Hi there, everybody, and thanks for being with us on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson, here with Grant Hill and Stan Van Gundy. And with us on the sidelines, we've got Allie LaForce. Taking a look at some numbers here for Paul George.
And he's a little less of a go-to guy for their offense now, at least compared to earlier on in the season. You can see his usage percentage is slumping over the last 5 games. Hopefully he can be more involved tonight.
Looking at the starting 5 for Boston. The core of this team, Brown and Tatum in the front court. Derek White out there with Drew Holiday. And it's Porzingis in at the center position, locking down the middle. And for the 76ers, Oubre is at the 2 with George playing the 3. Then it's Joel Embiid. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. And it's Yabusele in at the 4-man spot. This is that grinded-out part of the year, Grant. Everyone just fighting through it.
No question, B.A. And it's not just physically exhausting. You're trying to focus on every game, every possession. This is where your leaders can help keep everyone focused.
Now here's Holiday. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Porzingis. Keeps it alive. The rebound by Embiid. Oubre against Holiday. Oubre can't hit. And so Holiday will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Pass to Porzingis. Now Brown. George defending. Brown passes to Porzingis. Shoots over Embiid. And Porzingis gets it to go on the assist from Brown.
Well, there's a little old school from Porzingis, using that mid-range.
Back to Maxey. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
High percentage look right off the bat.
And you look at Jaylen Brown, Grant. Not many wings have the strength he has.
Yeah, Jaylen Brown could dunk over a brick wall. And he could dunk through a brick wall, too. It's just so hard to move him off his path when he's on his way to the rim.
Now here's George. Shoots over Brown. George's shot is off.
Well, he's got the green light in that situation. They want him taking that shot, even if he didn't get it to go.
White, the pass to Tatum. Off target from three-point range.
Yeah, slow start for them offensively. 1 for 5. They need to be more patient and find a better look.
White against Maxey. And he converts the layup.
Ooh, a high motor in close to the rim. Maxey finding a window and converting.
Now we'll go to Allie LaForce, who had a chance to talk with head coach Nick Nurse.
The main topic of conversation, how they plan to guard Jason Tatum. We want to try to make Jason a jump shooter. Avoid fouling, don't let him go downhill, but JT will get his, so let's hope we limit him. Well, that's never easy to do, guys.
And Allie, thanks. Embiid misses. The Celtics have gone only 1 of 6 so far. Here's Tatum. Buries it from about 10 feet away.
Tatum has the skill offensively to pull up whenever he sees fit.
Here's Yabusele. Embiid, a screen on Tatum. To the paint. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Tatum. It's February. Let's see how things are shaping up in the East. You take a look at the Celtics. With the playoffs fast approaching, they are well positioned at second place in the conference. And, of course, the 76ers, pretty far behind right now.
Well, right now for the 76ers, this year hasn't worked out for them at all. They were being talked about as a title contender in the preseason.
I agree, guys. I thought they'd be a lot better. Sometimes you can have disappointing years like this, though, and they're not a lot of fun to be a part of.
Now here's Holiday. No points yet. To the inside. Brown passes to Porzingis. And Embiid with the block.
And you have to be aware of Embiid at all times. He's an outstanding shot blocker.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. And Grant, I know you played a part in Embiid's decision to join Team USA.
Yeah, B.A., I spent a lot of time talking to Joel Embiid and convincing him to play for us and the U.S. men's national team.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Grimes is checked in. Horford, he's checked in for Boston. George with a steal. On the break. With the floater. And he sinks the layup.
Nice job by George to get out, run, and complete the break.
Outside Holiday. Here's Brown. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
Maxey finds Oubre. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Yeah, just an outstanding find by Maxey. More than willing to give it up to open teammates.
Horford outside. Outside Porzingis. Pass to Brown. Down to 5 on the shot clock. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start. 1:03 left to play in the first. Maxey attacking. Boston pulls it in. Their last encounter in Philadelphia, where they were able to handle the Sixers.
They really threw their weight around last time. They got to the free throw line a lot, and it helped secure the win.
Well, and coaches will sometimes complain about an inconsistent whistle from the refs, but credit them for the level of aggression to make things happen.
He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now. That free throw, no good. Stan, you look at the Celtics, as high-powered as they come offensively.
No question, Brian. They can space the floor at every position, and any one of their starters is able to give you 20 on a given night.
And that one drops, so now they lead by 1.
Well, White is such a well-rounded player. He can run the offense, act as an off-ball threat, he sets screens, and he's an all-defensive team level player. He checks a lot of boxes.
Now here's Embiid. No points so far. Grimes, the pass to Lowry. Puts it up. The rebound by Jason Tatum. The Celtics have gone 4 of 10 shooting the rock in this first quarter. To the left side wing. White, the pass to Pritchard. Jacks up a 3. Sinks it from distance. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Boston out in front, up by 4. And back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1/4 of action so far. All right, guys, what do you think about the Celtics here in this one?
Well, I'll tell you what, throughout the first, they did a great job of just running their offense.
Yeah, and I love to see this kind of communication between teammates. Great player movement, great ball movement.
76ers trail by 4. Joel Embiid is out there with Edwards. Then there's Eric Gordon. Then it's Kyle Lowry. And it's Grimes in at the shooting guard position. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. Embiid. Boston pulls it in. Coming into this, having notched a win against San Antonio in their last game.
And at the offensive end, they were lights out in that game. They found all sorts of ways to punish the D.
Yeah, and for a coach, seeing your schemes clicking like that is very rewarding.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Brian, the Sixers' two stars make a great pairing. Maxey said of Embiid, since I was a rookie, he's had the ultimate faith and believed in me. And Embiid said of Maxey, he's something else. Always smiling with the same energy. Good games, bad games, always the same. People like that set the tone for everybody else. Brian?
That's a good call, Allie. Thank you. You know, Grant, in interviews, Jason Tatum often seems understated and soft-spoken. But that's just him, isn't it?
That's true, B.A. Tatum has a quiet confidence about him. He doesn't feel the need to be loud or act out. He lets his work on the court do all the talking for him.
Here's Grimes. He had a 30-point outing in their last game against the Nets in Brooklyn.
Yeah, and the effort on the boards last game gave them that many more chances.
Here's Pritchard. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. Pass to Horford. Here's Hauser. Tatum with it. Guarded by Edwards. Tatum against Edwards. 4 on the clock. Here's Hauser. And the shot no good. A bit short.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
There's the length Tatum provides on the defensive side. He can change a game on that end.
Now here's Tatum. He played a great game against San Antonio.
Wow. That's a big-time move by Jason Tatum. I don't know how many style points you give him on that one.
On the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, good looks by our terrific camera crew. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
Right wing, fires the 3, fires in the triple. And now it's a 7-point Celtic lead.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. He wants to review the game plan. And here now are the teams that have made a difference with their defense in the past 10 games. 5th best, the 76ers.
Well, over these last few games, they've been putting excellent pressure on the ball handlers and then turning those forced errors into easy points.
Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Maxey surveys. And you played for several different coaches with very different philosophies, Grant. Did you have a favorite system?
Well, you know, B.A., I did. I played 19 years, a number of different coaches, but the 8 seconds or less offense back when I was with the Suns as a player, you want to run, and honestly, it's so much fun getting up and down the court.
Now here's Tatum. Rebound by Philadelphia.
Just imagine if he was shooting better. The lead would be even bigger.
And Porzingis with the block.
What a swat by the big man Porzingis. You always have to be careful shooting when he's lurking.
The defense really fell apart there. You can't afford to leave him all alone at the arc.
Now here's White. He's coming off a 19-point game against San Antonio.
Yeah, and the effort on the boards last game gave them that many more chances. That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
And here are the Sixers now, following the bucket by the Celtics. Here's Yabusele, hounded by Tatum. Shot clock at 5. For 3, Maxey. Tatum pulls it in. Tatum's got 5 rebounds tonight. White against Maxey. There's Tatum with the 3. Paul George pulls down the board.
You can tell he's forcing things a bit at the moment. He's been trying to get it going, but this hasn't been his quarter.
Shot is up. Misses the jumper. Celtics lead by 6. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Kelly Oubre picks one up.
Look, that up fake is a great weapon when defenders are crowding you. Brown puts him in the popcorn machine.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Grimes, he's checked in for the Sixers. And the Celtics also making a change. Hauser, he's checked in for Tatum. And he drops a first.
There are so many different roles Jaylen Brown can take on for his team.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. 76ers trail by 7. Grimes, the pass to Oubre, and the shot's good. Oubre's got his second basket of the night.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Pass to Hauser. Back to Holiday. Here's Hauser. He's covered by Oubre. Again, the miss by Boston. And so it's George with it. He brings it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Nets. And that'll put them halfway through a 3-game homestand. Outside, Brown. Pass to Hauser. Inside. The kick out to White. There's the 3. Three-pointer goes up. Three-pointer goes down for White.
Look, shooting off the catch is something White's become really good at.
Holiday against Maxey. George outside. This one for 3. Connects from downtown. George has gotten his 3rd basket of the night. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Boston out in front. They're up by 5. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Well, Jason, you hold the lead going into halftime. What's been your advantage so far?
For most of the half, we were really good defensively. We let our foot off the gas a little bit, so we got to do a better job.
Keep the pedal to the metal, guys.
Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3.
Howdy, folks. The moment you've been waiting for is here. Before we recap the first half, let's see what the standings look like in the East.
Looking at Philadelphia, they hear the clock. Trying to coast through the season straight into the playoffs? Not how it works, fellas. They don't have the talent to pull that off. The effort has got to be there.
And looking back on the first half of our game, it hasn't gone according to plan for the Philadelphia 76ers.
You can't win playing passive at the offensive end. I mean, how many times did we see him at the free throw line?
Practically none. There were a few calls they thought should have gone their way, but you can't rely on the refs to bail you out. Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Paul George with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
And so here is Philadelphia. It's a 5-point game. Kicking off the second half. Here's Joe Mazzulla's 5. Tatum is the 4 with Porzingis at center. Drew Holiday out there with Derek White. And it's Brown in at the 3, the small forward.
And what a slash by Maxey. I mean, so good at forcing the defense's hand.
Philadelphia shooting their first free throws of this game. He misses the free throw. Well, Stan, every franchise has their guy. What kind of things do you want your franchise player to exhibit?
Well, Brian, here's what people have to understand. The culture of your team is determined by your best player. If you want a hardworking, unselfish, competitive team, that best player, that franchise guy, has to embody those things.
You really can't understate the energy Maxey brings to his game. Not just effort level, but his attitude and how that spreads to his guys out there.
Maxey against White. Pass to Embiid from downtown. Boston pulls it in. Tatum's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And here's Brown. Another one falls for Boston.
Brown does a nice job of staying ready and making himself a weapon off the ball.
Here's Yabusele. Back to Maxey. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. George against Brown. Porzingis up top, hovering around 19.5 points a game. His scoring has been huge for them. Three-pointer Holiday knocks it down from distance. And it's an 11-point Celtic lead.
They are on fire to start this second half. 3 for 3 and looking totally in sync.
And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Now a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for Drew Holiday.
And when you look at his offensive output over the past few years, it seems like other teams have figured him out and have his number now. He's having to put in a lot more effort on the offensive end, but without producing nearly the same results.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Back to Maxey. Shot to stop the run, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Talking about Tyrese Maxey, Grant, here's a guy who's improved every year.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, from averaging 8 as a rookie to 26 points during his breakout 4th year, Maxey has added to his game every offseason and turned himself into an elite scorer.
First one falls for him. Good on both. Celtics lead by 9. White, the pass to Tatum. No good on the triple.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Pass to Maxey. Back to George. Shot clock at 6. Pulls up, high post. Yes, on the jumper. George has got 10.
With how good PG-13's jumper is, that is an easy make.
Here's Tatum. Misses off the left iron. 76ers trail by 7. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
You gotta love Tyrese Maxey's approach to the game. He said, quote, "I really have a simple life. I have this joy about playing basketball. I like putting in the work, so I'm extremely focused, extremely competitive, and I'm out here having the time of my life. I get to do what I love every single day, and it's a blessing," unquote. Ryan, he's such a positive guy.
Yeah, he really is. Thanks for that, Allie. For Philadelphia, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. George's shot is off.
That's staying connected to the shooter and timing the contest.
Looking to get it going. Tatum showing off the strength.
Well, with his dribble moves, Tatum will get where he needs to go, and he's an outstanding finisher.
Pass to Embiid. Over Porzingis. Embiid can't hit.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
Now here's Tatum. Give him 8 points now. Outside White. And the shot is good on the assist by Holiday. And now a 10-point Celtic lead.
Outstanding floor awareness from Holiday. He knows exactly when one of his guys has been left uncovered.
And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He wants to review the game plan. Grimes, he's checked in for George. And the Celtics also making a change. Pritchard's checked in. And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the 76ers. Trailing by 10. And here's Oubre from the arc. Long target from range. Oubre's got his third bucket of the night.
Defensively, got to close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
Back to White. And Embiid with the block. Here's Maxey. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And we all know about Stan the analyst and Stan the coach. But when you played in college, what was your game like, Stan?
Hey, Brian, I had the game that would get you beat as a coach. I will say my greatest strength was this. I was never once accused of overpassing.
The black hole. That is Stan Van Gundy. That free throw no good. So both teams changing it up here. Good on the second one.
Staring at this deficit, they're trying to be more aggressive and get themselves to the line.
Pass to Horford. Now here's White. He's closely guarded. Yes, great play by Horford to set him up.
I like that from White. Attack in the heart of that defense.
Gordon outside. We've got 1:13 left in the third. Back to Maxey. Clock at 4. Tries it from 16. Philadelphia with another miss. Boston leading by 8. Brown scanning the floor. Pass to Pritchard. Here's Hauser. Horford right side. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. Oh, White with the soft touch on the floater.
Adds to their lead. They've been able to rely on him all night.
Gordon finds Oubre. Gordon outside. Drummond to screen on Brown. Down low. And the jam by Drummond.
Well, that's about as high percentage a look as Drummond's going to get. Nice job inside.
Horford a screen on Maxey. To the middle. Deflects the pass. Gordon with a steal. No good that time. And so it's the Boston Celtics finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Defense is setting the tone. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Yeah, well, this is the diversification of positions in this league. Everyone does everything now.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Celtics lead by 8. They've got Joel Embiid. Eric Gordon is out there with Edwards. Then it's Kyle Lowry, and it's Grimes in at the 2. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Here's Hauser. Three-pointer off the mark.
Every player goes through this. When your shots aren't going down, it can ding your confidence.
Gordon, the pass to Edwards. Now here's Embiid. Just 5 to shoot. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls.
Yeah, the big man Embiid just capable of sticking it from these in-between spots.
Pass to Horford. Here's Cornette. Embiid covers. Cornette passes to Tatum. Oh, count it! Tatum hits from way out.
And playing very well here in the second half. I mean, their shooting percentage is now over 50% from the field.
Embiid inside. Working on Cornet. It's good.
Yeah, getting aggressive in the paint. Look at Joel putting his size to work.
Boston leading by 7. We've gone about a minute and a half into this fourth quarter. Tatum with a screen. Pass to Cornet. Here's Pritchard. He's guarded by Lowry. Pritchard, no good. The 76ers shooting around 41%. Now here's Gordon. Buries it from 3. Gordon's got his first 3 points of the game.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
Here's Pritchard. He's guarded by Lowry. Pritchard, the pass to Tatum. Joel Embiid with the board. Embiid's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Embiid just too tall inside.
Seems like Lowry always knows where his teammates are.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. A big group substitution here for Boston. Kristaps Porzingis, he's checked in for Cornet. Brown comes in for Horford. Holiday's checked in for Hauser. And Derek White subbed in for Pritchard. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Over the break, I listened in on Joe Mazzulla's huddle. Well, coach is thrilled with their three-point shooting, saying in the huddle, guys, let's keep it up. Continue to shoot it from deep. It's working. They've been on fire from distance so far.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. White, the pass to Brown. The kick to Tatum. Pass to White from the arc. Again, the miss by Boston. And so George will bring it up for Philadelphia. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. That misses. Had a chance to tie it. The Celtics with the lead. Tatum finds White. Porzingis with a screen on Embiid. Here's Porzingis. Pass to Tatum to stop the drought. And it's blocked by Embiid. Oubre on the wing. He's covered by Holiday. And here's Embiid. Shoots over Tatum. And there's Embiid. That one's good. And the assist by Oubre. And it's all knotted up.
And one thing you can say about Embiid, he never shrinks from the moment.
Here's Tatum. Look at Tatum using his length.
Well, you know who their #1 option is when they need a big bucket. And Tatum rarely disappoints.
Here's Yabusele. Here's Embiid. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. Embiid's got 10 points in the quarter. 1:53 left in the fourth quarter of this one. The ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Oubre. It's George on the wing. Here's Yabusele. And here's Oubre from the arc. It's rebounded by Jaylen Brown. Brown's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Tatum. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Tatum's got 11 in the second half.
What a big-time bucket. Tatum stepping up as a leader and coming through for his team.
Now here's Embiid. That shot, no good. The Celtics have gotten 3 of 8 shot attempts to find the net here in the fourth quarter. Outside Holiday. From outside, off the mark. What a huge trip here.
Absolutely. You can feel the energy in this arena.
For three, Maxey. Boston pulls it in. They've led by as many as 11. Tatum inside. Maxey covering. And he sinks it.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. George against Brown. Here's Embiid. Porzingis grabs the board. And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
And Boston has possession. They lead by 4. And they go to the intentional foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Celtics, Jason Tatum. 2 shots.
Oh, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that puts him up 5. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Taking care of business at the line, converting on all those free throws helps them build this lead.
Philadelphia calls timeout. 16 seconds left in the game. What do you think is going to be their best move at this point?
They need to answer fast.
Yeah, and if they can get a decent look from 3, that's the shot to take. Not a lot of time to work with.
For 3, Maxey. Boston pulls it in.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Shooting for Boston, Jason Tatum. At the line for 2.
Oh, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second. And the second of 2 is good. And that makes it a 7-point lead. And that's an intentional foul.
And you know what? We'll give them some credit for battling today, but this one is just about over.
4th team foul. At the line for the Celtics, Jason Tatum.
Shooting 2.
2 shots.
Good on the first, and that stretches their lead to 8. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 9-point game here.
Great composure there. Calmly knocks them down to put this game out of reach.
So we see the Celtics get the win here. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone cold silent.
And that's exactly what you got to do. You have to try to take the crowd out of it.
All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thanks, guys. Drew, this team is winning games. What's coming together for this group right now?
Honestly, I think it's the feel. I think it's the comfortability with each other. I think it's the chemistry on the court. And from there, as chemistry builds, you build confidence. And, man, it's fun to play,
I do. I hope it continues to build. It's been fun to watch. Thanks, Drew.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. Alongside Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. And now let's take a look at our player of the game, Jason Tatum.